Okay, everybody, got another question here. A lot of people ask this question every single year, especially around the time of Hanukkah, Christmas, the holiday season, at the end of the year. Is giving gifts wrong? Is it pagan to give gifts, especially in the context of Hanukkah? Is it wrong because Christians give, people that celebrate Christmas, they hoard all these gifts and they spend all this time going to stores and it's stressful, it's materialistic, and giving gifts and wrapping them up. And it just seems, part of the whole Christmas parade and charade, if you will, and maybe it's wrong. Well, giving gifts itself is not wrong. The scriptures make it very clear. In Matthew chapter 7, Yeshua even says, look, if you even know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more does the Father know how to give good gifts to his children? So there is this concept. It's built inside of every single one of us dads. I've got 6 daughters. I love to bless them through gifts. There's nothing wrong with giving gifts, but it has to be done in balance. So I'll just tell you what our family does during the Festival of Lights, the celebration of the Feast of Dedication, or what's more popularly known today as Hanukkah. We celebrate that by giving 1, maybe 2 gifts at the most for each one of our children. So we'll just give them 1 single gift. It's never a super expensive gift. It's just something thoughtful. The reason why we're doing it, we're not doing it to replace Christmas. We don't miss any of that. What we do it for is because we're commanded to be a light to the nations. We're commanded to be a light to the world. The whole entire festival of Hanukkah is all about being a light. And part of being a light is being generous and being thoughtful. So what we try to do is we tell our kids, look, we want you to pick when we draw straws for each other's names. If Kyla draws a name of Sierra, we want her to buy a gift for Sierra or make her a gift of something that's thoughtful, that she would like, and that's creative. And so it's not just about going out and buying an expensive gift. We don't do that. The focus is not on the gift itself. The focus is on the meaning and the heart behind the gift that's given to the one that's receiving it. So what we want to try to teach our kids is that God gave us this inherent ability to receive, originally with the idea of giving from that reception. So it is a flow that comes through us. We receive from Yahweh, and then it goes through us into other people. From the garden, when we took part of the eating of the knowledge of the tree of good and evil, what happened was the idea of reception, or the container of reception, that will got damaged. And now when we receive good and amazing gifts from our Father, from our health to financial blessing to whatever, we hold on to those gifts. We don't give freely as the Father has given to us. So we want to teach them that God has given you gifts. He's blessed you with talents, anointing, finances, whatever. We want to flow that through us into someone else. So we kind of use it as a teaching tool, that it's not about the gift. It's about blessing the other person with an instrument or a manifestation of your love and your care for them and your creativity towards them. So I hope that makes sense. This is not at all in the Staley house like the traditional Christmas, where we're just giving them everything that they want. We're wrapping it up. It's mounds, and then the kids throw fits when they don't get what they want or what so have. No. This is a spiritual application of taking the love that you have inside of you and then bringing that on the outside in a single gift or two to one other person in the family. That's how we do it at the Staley house. So in that context, we are fulfilling the law and the love of Christ. It's not at all connected to any kind of paganism or materialistic stuff. We're not walking in legalism and throwing the baby out with the bathwater. We also have Esther, right? In Esther chapter 9, who instituted a holy day, a holiday, a tradition, and she commanded that people would give food to one another, give gifts to one another, celebrate. So thousands of years ago, we have proof all the way back then. Even Abraham gave gifts to friends and to people that he knew. Why? It's inside of us to be generous. It's inside of us to give. So giving gifts is not wrong at all. The balance of why you're doing it, is it just to give gifts to someone else because that's what everybody does and you don't want your kids to miss out? Or is there a spiritual inherent principle that's there that we need to draw out, use it, and then not abuse it. And I believe that we can transfer to the next generation or to other people the concept of love through a material object that will mean something to them. So I hope that made sense to you as it made sense to me. I think so. And that you'll be blessed this holiday season, and that God would find his way inside of your heart in reception so that you can be a giver to someone else. Bless you, my friends. Shalom. If this video blessed you, I encourage you to watch this video and this video as well. And make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on those notifications. Check out our Instagram page at Jim Staley Official and visit our website at passionfortruth.com. In the meantime, I'm Jim Staley, and I'll see you in the next video.